So, welcome back to the Lost Dimension Blind Run. We're here at the lobby, and last time we were told to talk to everyone. So let's go and talk with our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Oh, wow, that's a lot of characters. Okay, we have a lot of conversations to do here. Okay, so we've got important conversations that come close with someone. I do know that there is a bond system in this game, which I'm guessing works a little bit like social links in Persona. I have also read, and I don't know anything about what this entails, but I do know that you do need to max out every bond to get the true ending of this game, which I'll likely be going for, but it's actually not possible on the first playthrough since, well, you know, some of your team are going to be traitors, and thus you will not be able to max out their bonds. Normal conversation after being close to them, then normal conversation. You can speak to them. Anyone that has sense of a speech will next to them. Two people. Oh, okay. So the two that you talk to first are important because they have their trust levels increased. Okay, so you need to choose the two to talk to first wisely. Okay. So what we have? Himeno, the squishy fire mage. Toya, the Shinjiro guy. I think his power is magnetism. British accent faker. One who shot the villain while he was monologuing. The medic, who I'm really hoping is not the traitor, because then I lose my main healer. This guy, who barely got to do anything before, and I think that's actually a plot point. I think he's the, now I've got your power guy. But he has an identity crisis, because all he can do is copy other people's powers. Marco, I also hope this guy isn't the traitor, because from what I've heard, he's actually very, very good in combat. Yoko, who reminds me a lot of Yukari from Persona, so I might want to talk to her a bit. Ajito, I think he's the guy who makes jokes all the time. I liked his soccer jokes, so maybe I should talk to him. And of course, Justice! This is kind of tough. Who do I focus on? You know what, I think I'm actually going to talk to her first. I don't know why, but I almost feel like she's the most likely to be a quote-unquote default love interest of the main guy, so I'm going to talk to her first. Watch her turn out to be the traitor.
Yes.
Okay, so these aren't voice acted. These just have generic voice grunting. Normal person. Yeah, that is kind of interesting. The end does seem to have some kind of grudge against this guy, for reasons that will probably be revealed later. Oh, wait, so her gift is meant to be, that she's being normal?
Yes.
Telepathy, okay, so, she has telekinesis, according to the misused version of that term from My Immortal. So I think she's like the party buffer, although I've heard that she becomes a very good offensive, not magic, like psychic user later on. No, we certainly don't. I hope you're not the traitor. Okay, so they get an increase in camaraderie. Okay, who else do I want to increase my friendship with? You see, as much as all of these people are all kind of cool, my main choices here are her, because I respect what she did in that cutscene, or him because I like the joke that he made. You know what, if I talk to her, are we going to actually talk about why she shot at him during that thing? You know what, I'm actually going to go for her. Oh, right, she's a former army member. Kind of makes sense why she did what she did then. Nagi Shishioka. Yeah, she uses levitation. I think she's like the highly mobile member of the party. Which would make her quite useful in a game like this, and she's pretty blunt and emotionless. Yeah, I have a general idea of the fact that you're pretty blunt and emotionless. You actually do need to get an idea of everyone's personalities because they affect how they vote when it comes to determining the traitors. Well, that was a pretty short conversation, but at least we got some friendship points up with you two. Okay, now let's just quickly talk to everyone else. Again, I'll talk to you because I liked your joke earlier.
Hey! No.
Yeah, I think this guy's the casual guy who just sort of, I don't know, is all laid back even in dangerous situations.
Hey!
Agito Yuki. Teleportation. Okay, that's certainly going to be useful in a turn-based game. It's probably going to have stipulations that make it not broken, though. Okay, that's kind of cool. Yeah, kind of like the Witch class in Fire Emblem, the few times that you actually get it, which I think is only in Tearing Saga, where I found Sierra kind of interesting in that game. I might as well just go into another conversation while I'm talking about this. Okay, let's go with Justice! Okay, yes. Also, he is apparently a giant otaku as well, and uses gratuitous Japanese.
Damn.
Yes.
Oh, this guy's awesome. Yeah, this guy's power sounds kind of interesting. Apparently he can see the residual thoughts that dwell within objects. This seems like it'd be kind of useful for investigating who the traitor is, actually. And yeah, he uses that to bond with his sword, I guess. So we're just getting quick intros to everyone. Who should I talk to now? Let's talk to the people who were in our previous mission.
What?
Well, I know you can set things on fire with your mind. You are also extremely squishy. Pyrokinesis. Two things come to my mind from that. The world ends with you and Psychonauts. Okay, so it's a close range attack. Guess kind of like the... I can't say magical, like, psychic equivalent of a shotgun, maybe. Yes, so this is Toya Orbert, Master of Magnet. Ha 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 ha! He will use these to kill X-Chickens!
Well.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's interesting. So he's like a Thunder Mage as well. Alright, so yeah, of course, if people realized there was a fusion of Magneto and Storm running around, yeah, there would be kind of a bit of an outcry. Seems like he can also use magnetism to accelerate his own bullets and make them stronger. Which is actually kind of cool. And, yeah, here we have, this girl. It's punching things in the face. It's actually quite useful here, though, especially considering that you can actually physically counterattack guns, which I wouldn't have expected.
Mm-hmm.
Overdrive. Oh, well, she hates violence, but that's her main gift. She sounds like she's going to be an interesting character. But yeah, she's actually the sort of physical... Well, apart from George Jackman, but I think he's more of a tank/physical fighter. And hello there, medic guy. We haven't really known you very much yet.
Huh?
Well.
I'm not entirely sure we just want to be taking medication from someone we barely know. And yes, his gift is healing. Again, this means that if he turns out to be the traitor, we are in serious trouble. Though, anyone who is voted as the traitor, you can actually give their abilities to other people. This guy's kind of interesting. He was actually the... yeah, well, this guy is kind of a jerk to everyone, but I admit that he does kind of have an excuse for that at this point. Considering that one of us is a traitor. So he can read people's thoughts and copy their abilities. Now, unfortunately, he, yeah, you do not want to get on his bad side. Now, we're really the only one who can use our abilities to find the traitor, so we only have Marco left. That snowman on his shirt almost looks like some kind of a, totally not Jack Frost thing.
Oh.
Psychokinesis. And he's kind of nervous about fighting. I actually feel pretty bad for him. I've heard that he's actually really good in battle.
When he said he'd launch those missiles in 13 days, I wonder if he was lying.
I actually think you are voiced by Michelle Ruff now, although I remember reading somewhere that I don't think she was voiced by Michelle Ruff.
This is a man who's destroyed half the planet. Let's not discount his threat so quick.
You're definitely voiced by, is it Grant George? Whoever voices Shinji.
In fact, it's probably safest we assume he's telling the truth about this.
Well, yeah. I haven't heard anything about a time limit in actual gameplay, though, so I'm pretty sure that this just affects the story.
What worries me more is what he said about a traitor. Do you really think there's one among us?
Yeah, this is, yeah, definitely what worries me most. And there is, because it's a gameplay mechanic.
You say that as if you couldn't possibly be the traitor. Are you trying to claim that you're not the traitor then?
Oh, yeah, here it comes. Everyone's suspecting
That
each
was
other.
not my intent.
So we're gonna have to try and keep these under control and make sure that everyone works together and gets along until it's time for us to vote who the traitor is.
This is a circular discussion. Obviously, the traitor would not reveal his or her identity.
Unless that's exactly what they wanted you to
The
think.
rational course is simple. Trust no one.
So, there's an enemy among us?
There could be. And it could be you!
What a pain in the ass. Whoever's the traitor, come clean.
I don't think it works like that.
Please stop it. How can we suspect our own teammates? I don't like this at all.
So what if you don't like it? Are you fine with the traitor doing as they please and killing us all?
Yeah, she does have a point there. If it weren't for the fact that the whole traitor thing is in fact a gameplay mechanic, I would suspect that the end was lying just to get us at each other's
That's not
throats.
what I just...
Enough. There's no need to phrase it that way. In any case, we have no way of determining that there's a traitor with certainty.
That's true. It could be a ruse he's using just to get under our skin.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
He's
saying.
done a good job of getting to us so far. Regardless, we aren't making any progress by discussing this.
Right. All we can do is move forward.
So the best countermeasure for now is to keep an eye on one another, huh?
Move forward, keep an eye on one another, trust no one, have your back guarded in case of knives.
Even though we're teammates, I'm against the whole notion.
Well, I am too, but it's sort of what we have to do here.
Whatever. I don't care if you're all a bunch of traitors. I'm killing the end and saving the world.
If the traitor weren't randomized, I'd think this guy was a giant red herring who was just made so... You know how there's always that one character who you always think, oh, they're such a jerk, they have to be the traitor, right? And then they actually turn out not to be. Except in those rare cases where they pull that double twist on you, where the one who's so suspicious that you think, oh, they can't possibly have done it, actually did do it.
It'd be real funny if you were the traitor after saying all that.
It's actually kind of like...
What the hell did you say?
Can we stop this useless prattle? You're starting
Yeah.
to give me a headache.
Oh no, and when people have a headache, they start swearing even though it's totally out of character for them, if fanfiction is any indication.
Show's right. All we can do now is move forward. Does it matter if there's a traitor in our ranks? We're just a hastily made team anyway. I'd hardly consider any of you an ally.
That sounds a little
We're
weird.
simply a gathering of people with similar goals. Nothing more.
Though that is kind of just the way she acts.
Isn't that a little bleak?
Yeah.
Let's head out. We have a purpose to fulfill. We have to keep going.
Well, yeah, I guess there's nothing left to do but to, like we said, keep going. And I'm eager to get into some more gameplay. Okay, we've spoken to everyone. What's our next course of action? Setup and gate. Okay, so here I believe we can just equip stuff. Okay, equipment. I'm pretty sure that we don't have anything except our default stuff. Barrier Tech 1. Defensive unit with gift amplifier, rank 1. And then we have apps that we don't actually have. And we just have basic weapons at this point. Anyway, I just want to have a quick look at what everyone is. So, Sho seems to have decent HP, GP, and then his stats are all fairly average, except his dexterity, which I think affects accuracy, is somewhat high. Move 12. Oh, that Kree is actually, I think, critical hit chance, so interesting that that's an actual stat. Also, level 6 is such a weird level to start out as for, in a game. Oh yeah, okay, her psi, which is like special attack, basically, is quite high. Vitality is actually not too bad. Agility not that good, and movement's actually quite low, and her HP is fairly low, but yeah, GP. So she's more of a... Though... Oh, okay, melee resist minus 15, gunfire resist minus 15. That's why she's taking so much damage. But she has 10 special resist, so, yeah, she's kinda like a, yeah, more of a mage-type character. Toya has, okay, bad melee resist, but good gunfire resist. Probably because he can, like, divert the bullets away from them with his magnetism. He's got good dexterity too, and his size not bad either, but his strength is kinda decent. His HP is very good though. But not as good as hers. She's got good strength, vitality, decent dexterity, and high melee resistance. So, okay, she needs to be right in the front of the action, basically. Okay, yeah, you're all about agility. Definitely all about agility. And, your other stats are fairly decent, although vitality and your HP is kind of low. And you've got minus 10 on both gunfire and special resist, so, yeah, you're all about speed. Yeah, move 14. That's the highest movement we've seen so far. You have, apart from vitality, relatively average-ish stats, but again, you're basically the medic, and his weapon is a knife, so I don't think he's actually that good in physical combat. You are, okay, your psi is very low, and move 12, and very low HP, so you're more of a sort of specialist character. I'll have to see how you work later. Oh wow, your HP is really, really low, but you do have high vitality, so my guess is you have low HP but high defense, and your psi and dexterity are quite good actually, and good resistances to everything, so you look interesting. Yoko, okay, good, high psi, actually seems very similar to the other mage-type character, except you have 20 melee resist and 20 special resist, which is quite impressive. You have, wow, okay, very high strength and agility, and decent movement as well. But your vitality is kind of low, HP somewhat low, and you have negative resistances there. Okay, so you're kind of a glass cannon. And you, of course, have the highest strength out of everyone, and HP, but you have fairly low movement, dexterity is kind of low, and you got bad resistances to gunfire and special, so, yeah, hopefully that wasn't too boring, but... Okay, this is like some kind of a skill tree system. Passive gift attack. Okay, yeah, so you use gift experience to level up things. So, we have different things. So we have sights, level 1 of 3. Fortune, lock on. Oh, that sounds useful. Critical shot, rubble strike. Enlightenment. Okay, that's kind of a buff. Deja vu, target will attack twice for 3 turns. Interesting. So this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, that's cool. So yeah, I'll probably look at these more when I actually get gift points to actually level these up. Okay, you've got quite a lot. And what have we got? Mysterious katana sent to George's house. Okay, those are all just weapons. Okay, we only have one of those. Actually, no wait, we have 11 of those. Everyone has one equipped. And we have 4 health capsules. And we already looked at that. Okay, so I guess there's nothing else to do but to head out into the gate. And yeah, this game seems to be divided into quests. Main quest and sub-quests. Clearing main quest will advance the story, and we sometimes have to clear sub-quests. Okay, and you can actually go back and repeat earlier quests, and apparently that's useful to determine who traitors are. Okay, there's a sub-quest there, securing a perimeter. I'm gonna go for the sub-quest first. Deployment menu, okay. We have 6 slots. Details, enemies, and then deploy. Okay, so I think we should bring characters who we didn't really get a chance to use there before. So I'm going to bring Nagi. I'm going to bring you. I'm going to bring Marco and Yoko and Ajito. I think those are the 6 that we didn't actually use before. And what do we get? Defeat all enemies, all allies defeated, and okay, there is a rank system. Okay, 2,000 experience, and then we get a health capsule plus if we S rank this. Okay, that's interesting. Though I probably won't be going for S ranks on camera. Okay, so we can check what kinds of enemies there are. Not very many. This seems fairly simple. Actually, this menu system is very similar to Valkyria Chronicles. Can we change the positioning of things? We have 2 down there, then... I think that's pretty much fine in terms of positions, so let's go ahead and deploy. Later on, it'll be probably more important to make sure that people are positioned rightly, but in this one, we're all in basically the same starting position, so... Let's go. Mission start!
Let's do this.
Okay. Yeah. So... Wow, that looks pretty cool. Almost vaguely Kingdom Hearts, actually. So, we've got enemies on all sides, basically, and, due to playing Codename Steam, I always get worried that these guys are going to Overwatch, me, but I don't think that they are. Okay, so step 1 is, we're kind of a little bit on this end, so what I will probably do is maybe look like a melee opponent, so I might take out the range one first. And I have no gift points. Okay, let's go for you first. Yes! Critical. Okay, just like in Pokemon, critical hits ignore defenses. Fun fact, Fire Emblem 5 had this mechanic, but no other Fire Emblem game did. Well, Fire Emblem 5 critical hits ignored, they ignored, I understand. That looks like some kind of a treasure chest, though. Yeah. Fire Emblem 5 critical hits ignored terrain bonuses, but... okay, my range is fairly short. But that sweet ass looks like it could be useful. Okay, the enemies have to be fairly bunched up, though, in order for that to really work. When will I get an assist, though? Okay, I'll get an assist from you. My back attack, though. My guess is that your best asset is the fact that you'll be able to back attack me more easily due to your high mobility. And assist, and that should finish it. Nice shot. Okay, now it's the medic's turn, and I really think that he should just, for the time being, he should just stay behind other characters, sort of in cover, really. Don't want him to take too much damage. So he's just going to take cover here.
Let's go!
Actually, wait, you can defer after movement. I could have actually deferred with him to make this a bit more efficient. Okay, Marco, I have not actually used you before, so I'm not entirely sure how your abilities work. But let's see. Okay, that one's very close to you, so I might be able to get an assist attack off, actually. Okay, my range is fairly long, and is that an assist? It does not look like an assist. No, she doesn't seem close enough for an assist. Go away! Psychic-based attack cannot miss, and I'm not in range. I can counter from there. And that has range 4. And yeah, once I get in that range, I can get countered. But well, let's see how much defense this guy has.
Just go away!
Wow, okay, yeah, he is very tanky. That is impressive. That is very impressive, actually. Okay, I can either just shoot you with pistol, or... Oh, okay, I can buff someone. Or I can buff, myself as well. These buffs are probably going to be really useful later on, but at this point, I'd probably rather get some... I'm not entirely sure if it's best to expose my, my buffers. And there we go. Nice shot there.
And away we go!
And it's Archito's turn. So, his weapon is... Oh, this movement animation is pretty cool. So he's got very high movement, and he basically teleports everywhere. So, what looked like a treasure chest was over there. Okay, who's the highest priority to take out? Medic is closer to them, so it looks like... Okay, so I'm actually going to go down here to assist the medic, I think. And what range do I have? Okay, he is melee. I think he uses knives, actually. But gift attacks and he has no use. So he is going to sneak behind you. And stab! I only attack twice, that's cool.
Too slow.
And he dodges easily. So we're kind of getting to know people. Yeah, you are a melee attacker, aren't you? Ow. But counter. Yes, please go for him. Nice shot. Yeah, it looks like some kind of a sweep attack, and wow, he is tanky.
Too slow.
Yeah, this guy's got great evasion. He should actually be pretty useful here.
Too slow.
Nice. And enemies can assist as well. Yeah, I kind of figured that. But I can counter. These combats actually get kind of interesting when there's a lot of assists and counters going on. Okay, so it's Show's turn. I think I should move in to assist Ajito there. Oh, but if I go there, I'll get countered by both of them. But, aha! If I go here, I will not get countered by both of them. So let's go. Back attack, and double knife slash. Doesn't quite finish it off. But, I technically am in a good position for a sweep, but friendly fire. We could be under some friendly fire here. Yeah, I get friendly fire if I do that, and that's not good. Can I go slightly back so that I won't friendly fire him? Okay, let me see. Nope, that is... Okay, that has different range to my regular attack. Good to know. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's just out. Can I get into a position where I can hit both of them and not hit my teammate? Yes, I can!
Hostile down!
On my way.
One hostile down, and you know what? Can you actually stab this guy? Stab!
Really all.
And that's gone.
I need to.
Yes, he's all nervous all the time. And speaking of nervous again, I keep getting nervous about Overwatch attacks, but this isn't Codename Steve. I kind of want that thing that looks like a treasure chest though, so I might actually have to delay this for a little bit. Here's the problem, because the buffer is going, yeah, turn order. We've got to pay attention to that turn order. I don't get an assist from doing that. I think you are actually my highest priority. If I can go here, I can get an assist and you will not counter. Or I can just go away!
Let's go.
And she can... Yeah, I want to get in there, but... You know what, maybe I could actually go into a position where... How much range do I have? I can go here and still shoot.
We did it!
Shoot you down, and...
And away we go.
And like we said, away we go. Is there any chests back here? There's an icon on the map, so I'm guessing there is some kind of a chest there. So I'm actually going to have you go all the way over here. And he seems to have... Was that recovering sanity? I think it is. You recover a bit of sanity if you... Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, his sanity is actually getting a little low. I should keep an eye on that. Okay, show... You know what? Defer. Am I not in range of that? I don't think I'm actually in range of that. That's interesting. So if I go closer though, like here... That looks like I should be in range of defer, but it doesn't look like I am. Might have to figure out how that works later. So now you just go over here.
Commencing assault.
I want that chest though.
On my way.
Oh, unless defer only works on people who have already moved. Let's actually try that. Yes, it only works on people who've already moved. It's like a dancer in Fire
Leave it to me.
So now Shoal can move again. And yeah, because Agito is... Yeah, there's one of those there. But I'm guessing that you can only defer once per turn. Sorry, Marco, you might need to just wait there because I kind of don't want to finish you off too soon. And yeah, if you wait, you recover 5 sanity, so that could be useful later on. You know what? Let's just go ahead and use inspiration
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, so can I defer to Show again? Yes, I can.
Leave it to me.
This looks like it's going to be very useful. This Sweato.
Let's do this.
Okay, so that is basically a
It's pointless.
nice.
Let's go.
Okay, Show can't do anything, so
Move
I'll
up.
just have him wait. But you are hopefully in range of that chest. Yes, you are, and you can stand right on top of it.
Move out.
And end, and now, end as well, couple 5 sanity. And now, we hopefully can finish you off. Yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and use a gift here because his sanity is kind of low.
It's pointless.
Oh, nice one. Okay, I think that means his sanity is getting kind of low, so I should be careful with that. When I see things like that. There we go. Enemy is defeated. No, I had to drag that on a bit to get chests, but, quest complete. Battle results. Yeah, A rank. I'm pretty sure it would have only been an S rank if I hadn't gone over it. Anti-poison. Okay, that proves there is poison in this game. That could be bad. Definitely good to replace that tutorial health capsule, though. Sure one. Also, these battle results are actually important. Yeah. They determine who gets the most votes when it comes to the judgment phase, so they're important. So... Oh, weirdly enough, Yoko actually got quite a lot there, so that's interesting. Mark only got 1. I thought he did really well. Okay, assist 1. Yeah, kills 6. Kills 3, deferrals 2. 1 assist. Oh, okay, right, so you get extra points for support. So, 9 kills, 2 support gifts, 2 assists, and then you have 1 assist and 2 deferrals. Okay, so the more deferrals you do, the more, Okay, so that's actually useful to know. And, yeah, the, others get a smaller percentage of the experience. No gift experience from that, though. And no level ups, but... Okay, I kinda gotta pay attention to this, because this is important to determine if anyone I brought to that chapter might be suspicious.
Do we really have to?
Is this a
It
joke?
may all just be an act.
Well, that was interesting. I saw a couple of red remarks there. Now, what that means is, there's a chance that somebody I may have brought to that might be suspicious, so I'll have to try and narrow it down through process of elimination, and we'll do more of that next time. So, see you then.